Right, hello. For anybody who's basically been following me on my blogs over the last, say, week or two, would have noticed that I posted up a blog about mystery music acts. Yes, I wanted you to guess who it was. No one did anyway, but it doesn't matter. But basically, it was for a case of listening to a song that I played, and I was going to, not tell you who it was, because we're going to see if you can guess, but anyway, and it was a mystery music act. Well, now it comes the time when I'm going to reveal all of who it is. First, before I do that, I'm just going to play you a little bit of it again, just to refresh your memories in case you've missed what basically I was playing. It was a song called So Now the Hurting Starts. It actually came out in 1986, and it sounds a bit like this.
So now the hurting starts. I never ever thought we'd drift apart. And after all this time, I never thought that I would lose you from my arms. But love can break your heart. Love can leave you so mixed up inside, not knowing what to do, so torn between the two loves of your life. So now the pain's begun.
That is basically the song that I played to you. And I will now reveal who it is. It is, drum roll please, it is Black Lace! Yes! The record that it actually appears on is Viva La Mexico, the B-side. Just move my camera because it's gone a bit weird. Anyway, yep. Not a lot of people will actually think about that, because every time you mention people to the band Black Lace, they often go, oh no, it's a shocking band, the duo that recorded Agadoo and Superman and Do the Conquer and all them shameful hits that they had out in the 80s, and yet no one really knows that they actually recorded what is commonly B-sides. B-sides that were written by themselves. That was a song by Black Lace called So Now the Hurting Starts, written by Alan Barton in 1986, and it features as a B-side on their football song Viva La Mexico. No one would even know that. That is just amazing. Personally, I like Black Lace, but then again, I see Black Lace as not just a band that made them shocking hits, because when you hear a song like I've just played, you think to yourself, really, that was Black Lace? You would never imagine that. You could have thought that would be anybody in the world making that record. You know, it could have been recorded by, well, it came out in 1986, so you can almost imagine if it was recorded by someone like a Foreigner as a sort of power ballad, or if it was recorded by Phil Collins, or whoever it was recorded by, and somebody would have picked that up and said, that's a damn good record, and I actually think that's a bloody song that, again, you know, would have got accepted into this world of music. But because it was recorded by Black Lace, no one will know it, and then often when you do mention it about Black Lace, they're going to go, oh yeah, but it's shockingly bad, because it's Black Lace. That is just brilliantly one of those things. That's amazing to think about. A band or a duo from that sort of thing will come out and release a song like that, and they actually did other ones like Hey Hey Copenhagen on their B-side, and they actually wrote the B-sides. So there you go. I've revealed the mystery music act, who it is, and I'd just like to say that their new version of Agadoo isn't as shockingly as bad as it was in 1984. No. Or was it 1983? Can't remember now. Anyway. So, just so you know. And, talking of, we're going to finish off with one thing about shockingly bad songs, or should I say, in that sort of mould. Another song that is almost like that, but not necessarily that slow, is Crazy Horses. Because, often than not, people say that a song like Crazy Horses is a good song. But, had it not been recorded by the Osmonds, it would have been far better. I mean, yeah, the Osmonds. I mean, they're not the biggest, like, they're not the sort of band that, you know, you're always going to turn around and say they're the greatest band in the world, are they? They're They're not your typical rock band of the 70s, that sort of like, you know. But for some reason, right, they make a record, or they write a song, and it's called Crazy Horses. It's got that sort of rock feel to it. You think, surely this can't be right, that the Osmonds have recorded a song called Crazy Horses, and they have, and I just believe that it's one of those sad things that it doesn't get the recognition it deserves, because you often say, the Osmonds, Crazy Horses, might be a good song, but because it's the Osmonds, it is shockingly bad. Imagine if that, well, we don't know what it would have been like if they'd actually wrote the song and gave it to somebody else. That might have been okay, acceptable, maybe. But if it had actually been written by somebody else, like some rock god, if you can imagine someone like David Gilmour come along and saying, I've written a song and it's called Crazy Horses and Pink Floyd are going to record it, you might be thinking, wow, this would be like one of them, this would be just so amazing to something, you know, in that sort of calibre. You can just imagine, you know, it being a rock classic and everybody be like, you know, I've got to own that piece of music. But because it was recorded by the Osmonds, it just doesn't have that thing. But it is, but in some cases it does get regarded as probably their best record because they often overlook everything else. They say the Osmonds, piss, we don't want to know about them. But when it comes to Crazy Horses, yeah, it's the only Disney record they've ever made because it's, you know, absolutely. And that is just one of those things that just happen in music, you know, terrible ideas and goodness knows what. And I think that's all I can basically do for now. I'm not going to be playing any more Black Place records. Well, I say not anytime soon, but never say never. I might have to bore you all with a rendition of Agadoo. Although I probably will get slaughtered very badly for doing that. I mean, no, actually, I'll get away with it because I know what I'll do. I'll do the dirty version. It's far more better. Who needs the Agadoo when you can be having the dirty version of Have a Screw? But that will be another subject, that we'll leave it at that for now. So, there you go. My mystery music act has been revealed, and of course, at the end, I said some bits about the Osmonds. Yes, good old Alan Wayne, Merrill, Donny. Hang on, I've forgotten Jay. I nearly forgotten him. I do actually have to admit I am a bit sad. I know you're all the members of the Osmonds. Oh no. Oh. Before somebody does say I've missed two out, Maria Osmond and little Jimmy Osmond, because I'm sure somebody's going to turn around and say you've missed two out. You can't have the Osmonds without them two. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. And that wasn't intended. It just happened to come out as I was doing this blog. I'm very sorry about that. Pardon me. I don't actually admit that I don't normally do things like that. Because I like to think that I am polite in whatever way I can, and anybody who knows me, and I mean knows me, anybody who's basically known me for a long while and knows me as a person will know that I'm always a nice person. Don't believe everything you hear from certain people, because that's so untrue. They don't know me, but people who do know me, basically, yep, I am such a nice person. So there you go. And keep up the good work, all you lot out there who are basically making great music, and we'll see you later. I'll see you later with some more blogs and so on. So bye for now.